Hey everyone, welcome to another daily vlog experiment. This is day 3. Basically, I want to tell you a little bit about my day. So I went to the dentist today. Here is some footage. Alrighty, so it was an excellent dentist visit. Very excited to have a dentist because to me, when you start transferring your doctors where you live, it really causes you to be rooted. Mainly because I had been going to the doctor back and forth when I would go back to Virginia. But I will be starting to transfer my medical professionals here. There are only a few doctors that I will keep here. Keep there. My eye doctor, I'm going to be with Dr. DeVito until he retires. My eye doctor is the best eye doctor I've ever had, ever. I've had other eye doctors. He's been the best. And then my GYN, I'm going to keep her because that office really helped me. I had TMI, really bad cycles for many years. And the bad cycles made me very sick for a really long time. I had no energy, severely anemic. And that office really helped get my uterus on track, if you will. And I will keep her until I get married and have family planning. So anyway, I just celebrated with my dentist and her dental assistant or hygienist. I just celebrated having roots here and what it means to have like your medical professionals where you are. So that was just a beautiful moment. Let's see what else. So with the dentist, we talked about me getting braces, which I will plan on getting in the fall. I was gonna say the winter, in the fall. I just got to get my mind right. I had braces before, but I lost my retainer, which is why I have my gaps came back. So she and I talked about me going to an orthodontist, getting braces, and then after braces, I know that my second teeth are kind of small, and the shape of them will, because they're shaped the way they are, they're not going to close the gap all the way, so I will have to get 2 veneers on the front. And theoretically, I could just get 4 veneers and probably be good, but I want braces. So we'll see, because the first time I had braces was over 20-something years ago when I was in high school, and they couldn't close the gap all the way, and I had bonding on my teeth, which back in the day, like, veneers are really old. Not that y'all cared about this, but we're here now. Veneers are really old. So when I was like 15, I was going to get veneers, but they told me that I could not eat certain foods. Like, I could barely chew gum. I couldn't bite into anything. I couldn't have anything crunchy. And I was like, no, I'm going to get bonding. Well, I didn't know that bonding is basically composite veneers. And again, I didn't have the language for this or didn't know. But with composite veneers, they're, to me, more sensitive than the porcelain. Because with the composite veneers the composites, they were basically composite veneers. But we'll just say bonding. With the bonding, because that's what they called it at the time. With the bonding, I kept eating food. I would like eat peanuts and things like that and chip my teeth. I kept chipping the bonding. I probably had the bonding like 3 or 4 times. It got to the point where it was like, Tanya, you tripping. You're just going to have a gap. So anyway, I say that to say when I do get my braces, I will have to get 2 veneers. So we talked about that. Great conversation. I did finish listening to the Sheila Johnson audiobook, which is very interesting because now I'm listening to the Deborah Lee audiobook. If you know anything about gossip, because I am a little messy, Deborah Lee had a imbalanced relationship affair with Bob Johnson, who is Sheila Johnson's ex-husband. And Bob Johnson and Sheila Johnson started BET, and then Deborah Lee is the former COO. Well, first she was general counsel, then she was COO, then she was CEO of BET. So at some point, one of the videos I will make, I'll be breaking down my audiobooks of the week. As I'm going to figure out how I want this daily experiment to go. I think I want to try to do like certain weekly content or bi-weekly content so that we can have a schedule and something to look forward to. So anyway, it's just very interesting to see or hear the different perspectives of the rise of BET and the complicated nature of their relationships with Bob Johnson, but also it's very interesting how they both paint a very similar picture of Bob Johnson. So the other thing that I want to read, though, to kind of like round out my view of BET, there's an unauthorized book called The $1 Billion Bet, but it's BET. It's the acronym. So I think I want to also either listen to or read that so that when I bring y'all the full perspective, y'all can have that. So anyway, so finishing the Deborah Lee audiobook today. Let's see what else. Continuing to edit the podcast. I'm now editing episode 18. I have 2 more episodes after that. I'm just taking my time with the episodes. So yeah, let's see what else. So I probably will go back to meditation and yoga tomorrow because it's been a while, and I already told my yogi uncle, which he knows I call him that I'll be back in January. So it's January. And I think it'll be good to be fully embodied before I preach on Sunday. So I am preaching on Sunday. And it's so funny every time I think about me being a preacher. Like, it's just funny. Not because I don't take it seriously. It's just like, I'm such a non-traditional preacher that it's like super funny. But I just have such a fully human experience in life. But yeah, I've been really reflecting over the text, which will be a very familiar scripture, which is the parable of the sower, Matthew 13, 1 through 23. I don't know if we'll do the full, it's called a pericope, which is like a section of scripture. I don't know if we'll do the full pericope, but definitely going to be talking about sowing seeds and all those good things, relating it to, you already know, Octavia Butler's The Parable of the Sower. Yes, relating it to that. And really coming from the subject, we all have green thumbs. And so I'm not going to be here to preach. I'm not preaching to y'all, but I'm just giving y'all overview. Because basically I want to just remind folks that in this new year, we have the power to make our gardens what they could be. We have the power to imagine and to bring that thing to fruition. So anyway, we're preaching on that on Sunday. Who would have thought I'd move to LA and be super, super churchy? But super, super human. And super, super interesting. And super, super like really into yoga and all the things. Love it. The last thing I want to say is, which I'm very excited about and why I had to go to the dentist this week, is I'm getting my gold teeth. I'm going to call on Monday to set up my appointment for next week. And let me tell y'all who's doing my teeth. I was going to one place, but then their reviews were hit or miss. But the place that I'm going to now, who I already spoke with, they were really nice on the phone. Pristine Grills. The reason why I'm going to them is they had a young lady on their Instagram page with an open face grill. And so this next, or I call them fronts. Like where I'm from, we call them fronts. I'm old school. But my next set will be, I actually want to get a couple different pairs, but my next set, which I want to wear like every day, I want some open face grills, fronts, mainly because with the regular front and I just found this out from the dentist. So I have a very tight bite, which means like the way that my teeth overlap, it's not a lot of space. And so because of that, when I have my bottoms in, I can't talk clearly. And so it kind of messes with the clarity of my words, which I don't like. They're cute to be cute, but sometimes you want to talk with them. So with the open face will be a thinner, it will have a thinner, probably width to it. And so then I'll be able to talk better with it. And And I just want the open face. I haven't decided if I'm going to do top and bottom together. But definitely going to do bottom, rose gold, love rose gold. Let's see, how are the other ways I'm celebrating this PhD? So I also decided today that I want to get some more tattoos. I want to get doctor on me because I feel like blood, sweat, and tears went into getting this doctorate. So I haven't decided where. I thought about on my neck, y'all, but then it's like, oh no, like, and not for respectability politics, just because I don't really like pain like that. So I was like, well, maybe I'll do it on my neck. I was like, nah, you doing too much. You doing too much. I think I want doctor on my hand. I feel like I want doctor on my right hand. Where, I don't know. So we will see. Where it might be like doctor on one hand and then Boosie on the other hand. And I'm thinking about maybe like right here, because when you shake hands and I can always look at it. So we'll see, because I already have tattoos. I already have like pray. Y'all probably can't see that, but I have pray. I have my grandmother's names. And then I have love. And yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, that's how I'm celebrating my PhD. So I wanted to make sure that at the end of the year, I did not go overboard with my spending, because I knew that I wanted to celebrate my PhD. I'm about to go finish editing and then signing up for meditation, and I'll see how I feel if I want to stay for yoga. I do kind of want to stay for yoga because yoga is super fun because it's SoFlo and it's R&B. But looking online, there are like so many people who go to this yoga class, and it's like, why are all these people in my studio? Like, I'm just playing, but I'm not just playing. So I'm gonna see. I mean, that's good for the studio though, right? Like, it's super good for the studio. And how can I be hating on people that's been going there forever? And I just started going there in 2024. But if y'all haven't guessed with me, I'm very territorial. So we'll see. Anyway, and it'll be good to see my folks. I haven't seen a lot of my yoga folks in a while, and I miss them dearly. And those are my people. So yeah, I probably will go to SoFlo tomorrow. All right, anyway, let me go, because I don't talk y'all to death. I'll be talking about other people to death. Y'all be talking all day. The number of people that I text and talk to all day is a shame, but I am a certified yapper. I was born this way. Anyway, that's all I have for real, for real. As I say here, thank you so much for being on this journey as Boosie evolves.